exercises that I like to warm up with for my problem hand. If you haven't seen my first video on this channel, it's because I have muscle atrophy as a result of nerve damage. So I can't play as well as I used to, but I still try because I love it. What can I do? I love it. So these are 3 exercises that are in Scott Tennant's Pumping Nylon book. Sorry, the first 2 are. The last one is just Octaves. And I'll explain why these exercises are particularly helpful to me. So first I'll play through the 3 exercises, and then I'll give an explanation of why they're helpful. All right. Starting with the spider exercise, we have the 2nd string and the 5th string. And this exercise only takes place on those 2 strings. So we're going to play them together, and then we add our 2nd finger and our 4th finger. So they're just going to go on top. We're not lifting 3 and we're not lifting 1. We're letting them ring out and then putting down 2 and 4. Okay, then we pivot and we're going to go as fast as we can so that we don't hear a break in the sound, but for now there is a break in the sound. So we're going to put down 1 and 3, and then we lift our 2nd finger and we go to 2 and 4. We lift them to go back to 1 and 3. So you get to keep 1 and 3 down while you're playing 2 and 4, and then they're still there when you lift. And then you go back to that shape, which was the 2nd shape, and then back to the 1st shape. So the whole thing, you're letting all the notes ring out as long as possible. Then you slide down and you do the same thing, and you do that all the way down until you get to the 1st fret. So I'd love to hear what exercises you like to do, or what struggles you have in this particular one, if you want to try this one. So for me, it's the 2nd to the 4th finger because of my particular hand injury. But you may have a different hand injury and have a different problem, and I'd love to hear. Please let me know in the comments below. Okay, so the 2nd exercise is the Odair stretch. Kind of like oh dear, but it's Odair because that's the name of the guy who came up with it. Classical guitarist Odair. I can't remember his first name. You can let me know if you know it in the comments below. I can look it up in the book afterwards, but hey, I like the interaction with my audience. So the pinky's going to go on the 5th fret of the first string with your pinky on the 5th fret, 1st string, and then your 1st finger is going to go on the 3rd string in the 2nd fret. And you're going to let this note ring until you play the next note. So, and then your 3rd finger comes down and you lift the pinky and put it on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. So we're going, for this one, we're just going to do 1 and 3. Then come down. Then come down another with the 2nd finger, come down with the 3rd finger, come down with the 1st finger, come down with the 2nd finger. So the 3rd string is going, and the 1st string is going, right? So it's hold each note as long as you can until you place the next finger. And then you just go down all the strings as your stretch increases. So far this is not difficult for me until I get to the 6th string. Then my 3rd finger has a problem. When I go here from the 2nd finger to the 3rd finger, I can feel a little pop in my hand here. Okay, and then the last exercise is octaves. So starting on the 2nd fret with the 2nd finger on the 4th string, you have an E on 6 and an E on 4. And you pinch, these are all pinched. I alternate my index and my middle, index and middle, but the thumb is always for the lower notes. And then you go F and F, F sharp and F sharp, and then G is with the open third string. And then you have G sharp and G sharp, and then A is the open fifth string, B flat, and B, you're playing that with your fourth finger on 3, not second string open. And then you go C to C, C sharp, D with the open fourth string, D sharp, and then E with the open first string, F, F sharp, G with the open third string, and G sharp. Where I have difficulty with my hand is coming backwards. When I go from 4 to 2, here, that's where my hand has difficulty, because I want everything to ring out again into the next note. So I don't want see how every note connects, and some of them are harder than others to do. So just take your time with it and see how you do with it. So I'd love to know what you think about these 3 different exercises and what exercises you might do. Please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, until the next video.